I'll address the elephant in the room right away. Emiru doesn't have to talk about politics if she doesn't want to. She doesn't have to say fuck eyes if she doesn't want to. It is that simple. Not only Emiru, anyone. The people, and why did I mention ICE? Well, because the people who are trying to force her to give an opinion, to address the elephant in the room, to say what they want to hear, are the lefties. And I usually don't like to go, oh, left or right or whatever, but it's true. I understand that she's trying to fence it because, well, she doesn't want to lose her Democratic audience if she has one, which she probably has. And what I find funny is that when she's asked about ICE, she doesn't even know what it is. I don't know what it is. Like guys, like you can tell she's panicking, which I found funny. However, it is kind of sad that people are harassing her and forcing her to just say, "Oh, ICE bad. Oh, giggity giggity." She doesn't have to say anything if she doesn't want to. Now, she does hang around with PDF files and people who have done very, mysterious things like Lakari, the guy who was just, found out to be one of the biggest PDF files on the internet, at least one of the biggest PDF file streamers, and Tectone, the guy who was, well, given a protection order and was banned from using guns for 10 years. That's something, it happens to anyone. But to me, this isn't about who she hangs around with. This is about the question. And I'll repeat myself. She doesn't have to talk about politics if she doesn't want to. I do find it very strange, very suspicious that she hangs around with degenerates. But if I want to analyze her, right, then yeah, it is that simple. I know she's playing dumb, on purpose. I know she's trying to avoid any political subject on purpose, even though you can tell she knows, right? But it is what it is. That's harassment. If you are a streamer, a YouTuber, and you tell me that you don't want to talk about politics, I'll applaud you. Oh, but she's clearly a conservative, right? Because she hangs around with Tectone and Asmongold. Maybe it's just for clout. Maybe it doesn't have to do anything with politics. Could you believe that? Could you believe that? I mean, yeah, she obviously has a political opinion, and she obviously has political views because in a way, everybody has an opinion. You cannot just be in the middle and fence it your entire life, but you don't have to share it though. That's my thing. You don't have to share it with anyone. We can say she's a conservative, she's a whatever, a Republican. Who cares? Who cares though? If her streams are not about politics, then it doesn't matter her alignment. You only want to hear her say, "Oh, ice bad, giggity giggity," again. I repeat myself. And you're not going to get that satisfaction. And that's why you're angry. That's it. You want her to, basically say the things you want to hear to be another puppet for your entertainment. You're getting too attached to her, okay? She cares about money. She cares about views. She cares about engagement. She doesn't care about the cause or whatever you guys are talking about. And listen, I do talk about politics, right? Even though I hate politics and I think they're fake, but it's just because I want people to know my opinion. I want people to know where I'm standing, and that's a personal thing. I don't have to talk about politics if I don't want to. I don't have to, right? And I address politics in a very, let's say, apolitical way, in my opinion, because I try to use logic, right? And I'm not like, oh, this or that. No. Even though it will look like I'm a conservative, which I'm not. Because I am criticizing people from all political alignments. And the thing with conservatives sometimes is that they are going to avoid criticizing their bros, like Tectone, which is allegedly a conservative, like Asmongold. And I criticize everyone. Bro, I don't give a crap. I will criticize everyone that does something messed up or that's a PDF file or whatever that harasses children. But yeah, there's not anything else to say. Leave Emiru alone. She doesn't want to answer anything. She doesn't have to. She doesn't have to address the woke mob. Listen, Emiru, and I'll end the video with this. Listen, Emiru, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to. You can just say screw eyes real quick and then it's all over real quick. That's the only thing you have to say, darling. And once you say that, it's all good. Just say F eyes and that's it. That's it. Just call it a day. And that's all we want to hear. We don't want you to give opinions or to think. We just want you to spam that catchphrase that's very popular in social media, like Hasanabi, the guy who chucked his dog. We want you to be, yeah, 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 yeah. How sad.